Greetings, citizens of the internet. I'm Static Buzz, and we're back in my RPG Maker MZZ game, Gaia's Disdain. I have done a little bit of work to it since you last saw me. A lot of it was kind of busy work that needed to be done, but I'm going to show you kind of where I'm at. So I have this, these are all placeholders. Remember, these are all placeholders. I'm going to change all these graphics up. But what I'm going to have is about 4 or 5 of these choices where you have to choose an advanced automation or revive a human from their DNA or whatnot. And I don't really want to get into it because it's going to be part of the story, but you have to make a choice, and you only get to make the choice once per playthrough, so that's just kind of going to be the way it is. So each playthrough will have its own makeup of your party, and I'm going to choose the automation on this one, which means that I get TAY 10R, and I'll have more explanation when it's actually in the game and when you go in to make the decision so that you understand what the differences are. But for now, we're just going to go here. I've also redid the numbers on the fights so that I have what I feel like is more control. When you go, I'll just show you when we get there. But actually, you know what? Let's jump into that. Let's go right to it. All right, so I added a makeshift in here so that I could replenish my mana basically and my health. If we go into the database here, you will see that the skills, I have changed them. The Fortified Punch will take the A attack and A mat. Attack mat, or I don't know what the A stands for, but what does it stand for? The attacker. Oh, attackers attack. Attackers magic. Okay. Magic attack. So I'm taking both of those, adding them together and then minusing the defense, where before it was more like, I think I changed that one too. Let's go to one of the other skills. Fire would be a good one. So this is a default one. They take 100 plus your attack, the attacker's magic rating times 2 minus the target's magical defense times 2, and it just amplifies the numbers up so much that it's hard to control the progress of the damage as you're going. And I want to control the progress of the damage as we're going. You know, I just realized I didn't start any music. Alright, let's make sure that let's mute it before I do anything here. It likes to, for whatever reason, go to a different playlist, but it's on its own playlist, so alright. Should have music now. Good. Alright, back to where we're at. When you multiply the numbers get so large so quick that it's hard to really control the damage, especially when you start to have items that increase your attack, increase your, this is basically your magic attack, your technique. And what I want to do is I want those numbers to matter as you're using these, and if I multiply it, it just matters way too much. I mean, it's the difference between, say, 4 attack, right? And then you multiply that by 2, So then it's 8 minus their defense times 2. So if their defense is 2, then it's basically like making the numbers hard to really control and everything. So I'm simplifying it in a nutshell. So I've changed the skills to just be kind of lower numbers. So like Nano Drain is attack for your magic attack against their magic defense, basically. And Fortify Punch is your attack and your magic attack combined minus their defense. So this one can really be good if you build up both the strength and the technique on this character. Alright, so that was one of the things I did. The other thing I did is I lowered the... not these ones, because those are just default ones, but the basic club, I lowered the damage to 2 because I didn't want it to be too much. I wanted it to be something, but not too much. And the enemies, I also adjusted their defense and attack so that it's not so damaging and they take a little more damage, but their hit points are higher for them. I should say the hit points on this is the same. Hit points on this are a little higher, but because of you doing less damage to start, the hit points seem like more, at least initially. I want to change this. Having just 3 drops is not enough. There are some plugins out there that add some more, so I might go and get those. The Visu Stella has one, so I might do that. I'm not sure if I want to use plugins at this point yet, but if I can't do this without a common event, then I probably will. Alright, so let's just run in the game and I'll show you how everything's working at this point. So what I want is I want the initial fights to feel like they're difficult. I should say difficult, like you're weak and it just takes you a while to defeat the enemies at first. So you'll see the damage is low. It's 2. It's 2 damage at a time, and he's got 25 hit points. So it's going to take you 12 to 13 hits to take him out initially. All right, we'll use one of his. We'll use Fortify Punch. So see that does 3 damage, so not anything great at this point, but once he dies, you receive some nanobots, and I'm gonna probably call those something else, but for now it's what they are. They're nanobots. And I do not like how it drops you out of the menu when you use one of these, but whatever. Alright, so now we've used one on each character, and you'll see that the fight goes a little bit faster. And I don't have any skills on the main character right now. See, now it does 6 damage on his Fortify Punch. Or Nano Punch, I think is what I called it. So you'll just see that as it goes on, the fights get easier and easier, and that's kind of what I want for the regular fights. And you can use these on either character, so if I wanted to just build up Taylor, if you guys didn't catch that name, that's what it is. It's Tay10R, Taylor. So yeah, if I wanted to build him up, I could give him both, and he would really benefit from it. But the idea is that I will have these items dropping from creatures that make sense for them to drop from. Like this guy here, he's kind of he doesn't have techniques, so I probably shouldn't have the technique one dropping from him, but it's early in the game, whatever, right? Doesn't really matter. So we'll give this one to Taylor again, and we're gonna go down and gonna go to the inn. I don't know why the inn takes so long. I'm gonna probably shorten that. It is a long black screen. Alright, so now that we've done the nano punch, took 8 damage on that one, so that's kind of the idea, is that you fight and you do get levels, but the levels only increase your hit points and mana energy. So you need to increase your character's strengths by using these nanobot. I'm gonna probably call them like clusters or something. I don't know. And this nano drain is too powerful on the region, so. But it does damage now, right? You saw that it does 4. Before it was doing 0. So you see that this fight is going to take longer now. He got a critical there, though, so that might not be so bad. I'm waiting for half health on this boss, because when that happens, he spawns those other guys. And I don't know if he did a cleave at all, did he? So yeah, I might change to the side view battle camera once I get the characters designed out the way I want. I'm kind of waiting for Spriter 2 to release. You see how powerful that regen is? It's keeping him at full health. I don't really want that, but there he goes. Roar. And then he's gonna nano drain them all, because he will do some damage on them all. And he's gonna punch. First one. Oops, I had him hit the boss. Also, the thing about that regen is it lasts the whole fight, which I don't know if that's what I want. You see, the boss just did cleave, but you didn't see anything because, well, It just has the characters here, so I'll have to sort that out. That's why I might go to the side view so that I can use the animations on both sides. Alright, we should be almost done with this. And then I'll show you the other stuff that I've done so that you guys are all caught up and but you can kind of get the idea that if you really wanted to build your characters up, you could make them really powerful before moving on to the next area. So I'm going to have to really, really fine tune how everything works. And the drop rate right now is really ridiculous. I don't know if I'm going to keep it that way or not. Alright, so if you look over here, you'll see that I have added a bunch of different areas. These areas they're all blank for the most part. And I did that on purpose so that I could build the way that I want them to be. And I just put like a basic texture down on there. But all of these areas are areas that I plan to have in the game. So I went ahead and created the maps for them so I could see how far I have to go, and also so that I could start putting monsters and enemies on these maps and working my way to go from map to map to map to make sure that the pace is good all the way through, because I don't want you to have to grind too much. I want grinding to be an option. Like if you want to strengthen your characters a lot, and there'll be optional areas in each area that you can go into, that if you build your character up and you go to those, they'll be challenging. The main story, if you build your character up, you could make it easy, but I'm going to try to make it where there's at least like a boss or something in your way that is challenging to go at certain points for progression. So, alright, that's where we're at right now. So what I want to do is start fleshing out these skills and how I'm going to give them to the main character. Where was that? Memory crystal. Alright, bone, shatter, cleave. Alright. 32 to 35. Alright, so let's go back to enemies. Let's go to the boss. I want him to drop that so that he can get there. This is all going to change. There's going to be so much, and I'm not sure I really like the size of this map. It feels small to me. I'm definitely not going to have that guy there. I'm going to have him more like up here. Alright, let's see here. I need to do... Oh, let's go back to there. Cut. I don't want that to be so high up. Change that to there. kind of making a path to that area so that the player has something to follow, because I'm going to tell them, hey, basically go check out the little camp next to us, see if there's anything that we can use to help us, type of deal. And let's put this like there. Put that there. That does not look good, does it? Let's try this. Alright, that's not too bad. It's placeholder stuff, so just want to kind of get a little bit of artistic stuff going on here, so when I'm going through this, it's pleasing and not like driving me crazy because it's vanilla. Alright, so I need to look at Egghead was just for testing, so yeah. Let's see what we can do here. Let's go to actors. Actually, no, that's not what we need to do. We need to go here. Gonna randomize. Trying to make a Hawkman type of deal. Might not be able to do it so great in this, but okay, why not? Alright, front hair. Let's go rear hair. Huh. Alright, beard. Do Hawkmen have beards? I don't even know. Sure, why not? Why is his nose like hidden now? Skin color. Wow, that really messes up his eyes. Look at his eyes with that. Can you change the skin color of the eyes? That just looks weird like that. Alright, let's go. You know, I'm thinking that we should make their hair brown. Okay, darker brown. Is there darker brown? There is not. There's black. Alright, let's go check out the wings, see what we can do with the wings here. Go there. Alright, this is just a placeholder anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. Main color, sub color. I'm not even seeing where this is changing anything. There we go, we got some change there. Alright, no cloak. That would get in the way of them flying. Nothing on their face. No, we're not doing that, I'm just messing. And definitely no glasses. Alright. In case you guys aren't familiar with this, you have to export these And since we're gonna make more than one, I mean, we're not gonna do it now. I'm just eventually we'll do more than one. All right, walking character export. Okay, and then damage. Oop, I did export that, right? Damage import. The reason why we do this is because we can just add the damage over here and just have one file as opposed to the two. Overwrite, yes. The battler though, there's only one of those for this. You don't, yeah, you don't get multiple battlers. Alright. See, because I want to have multiple enemies on this map, but if I do it the way that I have it now, yeah, I don't know. I think I need more room. So let's edit. Let's make it 70 by 70. I kind of want to see what it does. Let's cancel real quick. I know I want to save it. And then we'll do it. 70. I want to see what it does. If it just expands it, that's kind of what I thought it was going to do. So then let's go here. Green. Fill. Boom. And then just a rectangle. What I want to do is... Is there a selector somewhere? There's got to be a way to... Alright, let's go to the... rectangle might be good. Let's go here and go shift. Nope. Control. Control Z. We go here to... Can we do it? Nope. Edit. How do you do it? Alright, we'll leave it for now. I'll figure it out and then I'll move it to the bottom left on the bottom down there, and then I'll share with you guys how I did it. There's got to be a way. Let me go into help. And oh wow. All right. Alright, creation controls maybe. Delete map, copies the map event that you right clicked and deletes it. Got that. Places the map. Yeah, I know how to do that. Alright, so map. Select area. That's just saying that if you want to draw, I don't want to draw. Ah, well, alright, so let's get back to it. So we're gonna go over here and we want a new event, and hopefully the Hawkman is in here. He is. And we'll select that one. We'll go random. This is how you make a move randomly. I don't know if I put that in there before. We are not going to do anything with the switches and everything for now. We're just going to spawn some of them. And then I'll go through. Because, I mean, I've already showed you that. If you go back to the spawn videos, there was 2 of them. Part 1. Part 2 shows you how I was successful in getting them to vanish and everything. Oh. So let's apply it. Okay. Forgot we got to make the enemy first, right? So let's go enemies. Image. Is Hawkman even going to be in here? Alright, so that is a question. How do I... Because he's a character, how do I get him in here? Alright, let's see if there's anything I can use for now. That's why I got to do my own art, because I've got to be able to create the event art and the enemy art so that it all is the same, or at least similar. I think I saw a Hawkman dude in here somewhere when I was looking before. Keep looking, here we go. Oh, come on, game, where are you? Going all the way up top. I probably just passed it. I think I saw something with wings. I mean, there we go. That'll work. There are some definitely cool designs in this. Alright, we'll just go with the standard to start with. Hit points, they're gonna be stronger than the rodents, but how much stronger? So 40. Attack will be 30. Their defense will be 2. Their magic attack will be 5. Defense there. Agility 3. Luck is 0 because we're not even doing that. And I did add a currency. I added credits to the game so that I could use that in. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it that way, but we will see. Name. Hawkman Soldier. Alright, so now that we have that, let's give them a skill. I have like enemy skills. Here we go. Boom. Alright, we'll call it wing. Wind. Wing. I don't even know what kind of, what we could call it. What do you call it when they close their wings? So wing spans. I don't know for now. We'll come up with something better later. And we'll give it a little wind symbol. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna have to go and give it a type, so change maximum. Wind. Apply skill. Wind. All enemies. Damage. HP. And we'll say A.ATX. Actually, we're going to go A.ATX plus. I always get this messed up. A.MAT minus B dot defense plus B dot MDF magic defense. Yes. We'll give it a 10% chance to critical hit. Also wanted to have a slight chance to add a state. So let's go to states, confusion. I don't want it to last that long. 2 to 4, we'll say 2 to 3. No, we'll say 1 to 2. I don't really like status effects that take you out of combat unless they're short. Alright, so let's go back to skill, windspan. We're going to go here, edit, state, add a state, confusion, and we'll say that it has a 25% chance to hit with confusion. Alright, am I missing anything here? Speed. Oh, we need an animation. No, not thunder. Let's see here. Sonic wave, nope. Song looks cool, but we're not going to use that now. Let's see, what do we got here? Wind 1, win all. That looks kind of cool, but might be too much. Yeah, we'll go with that. Remember, these are all placeholders. I said it before, but I'm saying it again. Success, we'll say 90. And we'll give it an MP cost. Oh, what MP does he have? Let's go back. Maximum MP. We'll give him 50. And then that way we can make this cost 25. That way you can do it twice in a fight. I think we have to do one other thing. Let's go back to enemies. Gotta add it down here. Give it a rating of 2. How does the ratings work, I wonder? Let's see if it tells us. Alright. Priorities of the action. Of all actions meeting the conditions, the one with the highest rating will be the standard, and the one within 2 rating points of the standard will be used. And the one within 2 rating points of the action 1 rating points always will be used if 2/3 of the time will be used 2/3 of the time, and those 2 rating points will be used 1/3 of the time. That's what I want. So that'll work. 2 ratings. Okay. What this one here is, what's 5 do then? Alright, I think that it's makes it the standard, and then the other one is, yeah, I'm not sure. Alright, let's test this out and see how bad this is for us. I might just end up having to move that all together. Oh wow, put me way up there. Alright, there's no way we're fighting the Hawkman first, so we're gonna go do this a couple fights, get some abilities built up, some stats. I should have probably made this easier for them. Yeah, this might take a bit. I'm just spamming the space bar right now. Alright. Not too bad, I guess. Oh, you know what I think takes us out of the menu is the text. Oh. I wonder if there's a way just to give it like a chat bubble so that it stays in the menu. Let's save our TP for and energy for the Hawkman. Well, actually, he's not as strong as the ROUS boss, so should be able to take him on pretty easy. I'm gonna go take him on right after this one. And we're level 2 right now, so yeah, we're doing alright. Alright, let's go here. Let's go item. Ooh, I don't know who got that one. Alright, let's go see if we can click on this guy. Oh, you know what? Edit. I didn't make it an event. I created all those things afterwards and didn't. Alright, so I need to make a troop first. Let's go here, troops. And we'll start here. I wish there was a way in here that you could say randomize which ones get added. to an extent. So I could go like this and then say like he gets added no matter what. But then there's a chance that this guy gets added, and then there's another chance that this guy gets added, and I could give them percentages. That would be awesome. But for now, we're just going to go with a single. Alright, we now have a Hawkman troop. Go back here, go here. Battle processing. Hawkman, okay. Apply. Alright. And he doesn't have the respawn stuff, so do we want to make him go new control variable? Nope, not control variable. Self switch to A, and then we'll add a new page and make this A. That way he doesn't respawn after he goes away. Alright, let's give it a go. We're just gonna go straight for the Hawkman. You know there's gonna be players that do that. They're gonna go straight for the Hawkman. We're gonna go get our partner in crime. And there we go, for better or worse. What? Did you see that? He was what? Victorious? How are they victorious? What just happened? Did I mess up on the... Oh, what? Did I not apply it? Weird. I'll have to watch that part of the video again and see if I didn't apply it or something. But I saved before I... Weird. I don't know. But that is why you playtest. Alright. And I know I'm only showing you guys the automated party member because I don't want to spoil the story at all. Not that putting the other character in there would do that, but oh wow, I can't hardly hurt this guy. Wow, yeah, this will take a bit. I want to see if he uses the wingspan. And it's not going to have an animation because of the way the screen is here. I wonder if it didn't save on that either. That's... He's not using it at all. Huh, interesting. Alright, we're going to go ahead and end this right here. I want to look at something here. Enemies. See, I made this go like 1 + 4 times X, and it actually kicks off, where this doesn't seem to kick off at all. So if I make this a rating of 5 and then go turn 1, you should do it. Alright, just so that we can speed up the process, let's go in here and edit this, and we're gonna edit we're gonna say that we got 3 of each before we go fight the Hawkman. Alright. That way we're doing some damage on him, because right now... Let's make sure we got everything. And we did, alright. Forgot I moved that teleport thing over. I'm going to probably have to move it again because I don't really like it. Alright, choose our automation. Let's go here, items. I bet you that the reason why it's coming out of the menu is because of the text. I tell it to say the text. Alright, let's give this guy a go again. There we go, 4 damage. He hits decently too, so that's not too bad. Let's get our regen going so we don't die. Now let's hit him with a nano fortified punch. 10 damage, I like it. Let's do it again. Okay, he used it and it confused. It was really quick, but it did confuse the main character. So now, I need to make that credit thing look better. But all right, so nothing really exciting in this episode, but I'm making a lot of progress. And I'm going to continue working on each area to flesh them out and figure out what size I need them to be. That's going to be the main thing before I start adding really any kind of mapping to anything. I need to figure out how large I'm going to make each map. And I want, as you saw, the Hawkman and the ROUSs, I want to have several different types of creatures on each map, and they're going to have their own like area. So I'll have to have enough space for that. It's just figuring out exactly how much space that I need. All in good time, right? That's why we do this iterations, little by little. We will get there, and once we figure it out, we'll just start cranking things out and making things fun. I do want to add a few things in here. I like the inn, but I don't want it to be a person. I want it to be, and I don't want it to be an inn. I want it to be like a machine that says, replenish your energies or something, and then you give it, you know, some credits, and it provides that service. And I want to also make a machine that, so I want to have like tokens drop throughout randomly. That's why I need to increase the size of the drops that anything drops, because I Need them to drop the nanobots, some certain items like rat's tails and that kind of stuff, which will be used in crafting and whatnot. And I want them to have the option of dropping a certain coin, and that coin you can put into the machine and you will get a random item out of the machine, kind of like in the grocery stores or whatever, when you go up to the machines you put quarters in and they have the little balls with toys in them. It's gonna I want to kind of give that feel, but you can't see what's in the balls. You have no idea. It's just gonna be an item that comes out, and there'll be some rare items and there'll be some common items and everything in between. That is the plan. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and end this video. So until next episode, take care. Bye-bye now. Static Buzz out. Doing